have a specific prophetic word for someone. God is saying that these people thought that they were bigger than the program. See, you have always been wise beyond your years, but you were subconsciously trying to prove yourself to other people. See, subconsciously, meaning you were not aware of how much you were overextending yourself, how much you was letting slide, how much that you were turning the other cheek, acting as if you didn't know what you knew because of how these people tried to diminish your power. Yielding to Christ consciousness, see, it's not an easy submission. See, every religion has validated and has admitted and has confirmed that Christ, Jesus Christ, has walked the earthly realm. These people benefited from you acting in your lower nature instead of your Christ consciousness. So you were literally you were literally operating in a lower vibration than the essence of what God created you in. Constantly just overextending yourself. See, the reason why you were constantly operating in this subconscious energy is because you were seeing yourself through their eyes. They constantly fed you doubt. They constantly made you feel like, oh, you thought you were better than them. Meanwhile, they thought they were better than the program. You were literally stuck trying to figure out why people were treating you the way that they were treating you when you constantly were showing up for them, when you constantly were being loving for them, when you constantly was giving so much of yourself. See, these people thought you were silly, and they thought that you were going to always be this way, that you would never wake up to who you really are. They knew that it was something special about you. They knew because the way that you thought was different than the way that everybody else thought. And this is the reason why they kept trying to diminish who you were. They kept you in this low vibration because they were harvesting your energy. Meanwhile, you're trying to figure out, why is it taking you so long to reap the benefits that God so promised you? You feel it in your heart that you were chosen. You feel it in your heart that God has something special to you, but you can't figure out why you keep going through this turmoil. Why do you keep going through this over and over and over again? It is because you have to create the boundaries. God is not going to bless no mess. He's not going to bless you until you detach and until you disengage from the lower vibration that you were not created in. The reason why you think the way that you think, the reason why you feel the way that you feel, you love to get dressed, you love to do things for yourself, you love to help other people, you love to see other people smile, like you're so creative. The reason why is because God invested in you, and he's not going to bless you if he knows that the people around you are going to eat up your blessings. Blessing you while they are around means that they're going to benefit off your hard work. All of the crying nights, all of you choosing to put other people before you, all what you did when no one was looking, helping other people, giving your last, praying on your knees for other people. These people are not like you. And God is saying that you have to detach from the resentment. You have to detach from the jealousy. You have to detach from the manipulation. You have to detach from the confinement of their toxic energy. And see, when we're talking about people, we're talking about the spirits that are attached, okay? Because we don't fight against humans, we fight against spirits and principalities and high places that God is saying that you, okay, my child, have the authority to cast out. This is the reason why Jesus said, "Get thee behind me, Satan." Because as long as I call a thing, as long as I call you who you are, as long as I tell you the truth and I speak life, you have no reign in the dimension that I stand in. And this is what God is trying to tell you. These people that thought they were bigger than the program. They thought that they were going to continue to begin to treat you the way that they treated you. But God had a plan all along. He was going to awaken you to who you are so that he can bless you. And he's telling you, do not turn into a pillar of salt like Lot's wife. Do not go looking back. Your eyes, fix your gaze on the prize. Look forward. Okay, is what God is telling you in this season. See, a lot of you have already released these people. And God is saying this is the reason why you're starting to see the harvest. And for those who haven't released them, you have to release them. You have to release them. Okay? Because as you release them, this is when you're going to begin to see things for what they are. You're going to be able to see the lessons and how you showed up and the things that you need to do. Okay? Because it's all a plan. It's all a plan. And these people thought that they were bigger than the program, but they were not betting on God releasing you. They were not betting on God opening up your eyes. They were not betting on God giving you the discernment to choose yourself. I'm so proud of you. And if you got to the end of this message, you go ahead and type in the comments that you got to the end of this message, because this is your confirmation, okay? Don't forget to repost this. Don't forget to follow your girl, because you can always count on truth, love, and transparency coming from me. Now you go on with your day and remember your big blessing. The blessings is going to keep on coming in. All right now. Peace.